The Secure Act 2.0. It was a bill just passed. What does it mean? How does it impact you? So the bill was passed December 23rd. It's a $1.7 trillion spending bill. And I want to give you just a couple bullet points here over the next few minutes of some of the impacts that it's going to have. Realistically, when you peel back the layers of the onion, you look at it, it's a very good bill and it's very beneficial to individuals. So, one of the main changes that we need to pay attention to is they moved or pushed back the required minimum distribution age from age 72 to now beginning at age 73. So, what that means is if you were going to be turning 72 this year, you're not required to take the required minimum distribution until age 73 going forward. The other thing to pay attention to with that is 10 years from now, they have slated that they're going to push the required minimum distribution age back to age 75. So pay attention to that. That's something that you need to be talking either with us about or with your financial planner about, is ultimately that has a lot to do with people's plans going forward. So RMD ages are getting pushed back. That's number one. Number two, they implemented what's called an emergency withdrawal. So you have the ability that if you have a 401k or a 403b and you're working, you have the ability to take an emergency withdrawal of up to $1,000 per year from the account. You're still going to pay taxes on that withdrawal if you take the distribution. It just allows you to miss or not take part in that 10% early withdrawal penalty if you're under the age of 59 and a half. The third point is we're going to see an increase in catch-up provisions or contributions. So right now, if you're over the age of 50, right, they allow you to make what's called a catch-up contribution into your 401k or 403b. And that's just a way to say, hey, if I was a little behind or I want to put more into the account, I can catch up, right? I can put more into it from age 60 to age 63. They're going to allow quite a bit more as a catch up. And they're also talking about indexing that with inflation going forward. So that's a positive as well for individuals looking to save more or get caught up on some of that retirement contribution standpoint. Another highlight is employer matches, right, are now going to have the ability, certain employers, they're working through this, are going to have the ability to match into your 401k equal to student loan payments. So if an individual, let's say, is making a payment of $200 per month towards student loans, the employer, certain employers would have the ability to match that money into the 401k. And the reason they're doing that is ultimately they feel that if people are making student loan payments, that's less that they're able to contribute into their 401k plan. So this is a nice benefit to get them saving into their 401k and their employer is able to do it on their behalf. And then third, or excuse me, lastly, is just 529s in Roth IRAs. So there's a rule out there that, and there's a lot of qualifications that go with this. So this will not work for everyone. But if you had a 529, you've had it for over 15 years, and the 529 is in your name, and you have a Roth IRA, certain individuals will be eligible to roll that 529 into a Roth IRA. That's a huge advantage, right? A 529 is a college or a qualified plan set aside for higher education, and there's taxes and certain penalties if you don't use that money for college or higher education. And this gives the ability to roll that into a retirement account and allow that money to grow tax free towards retirement. So that's a huge advantage also. There's many, many more talking points that are in this bill. Those are just some of the highlights. We're going to send out a flyer as well with some bullet points listed on it. If you have any questions about the Secure Act 2.0 and you'd like us to go through it in detail, please let us know. We'll also be doing a seminar on this in the future just to educate our clients and other individuals. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.